Absolutely, Vic and Joanna. The proceedings just wrapped up here in Lenawee County a short time ago. It was a tense and emotional day in court. The judge slapping Skelton with a 10 to 15-year sentence.
You have refused to answer me truthfully. These 3 children remain missing.
Judge Margaret Noe eviscerates John Skelton in court, calling him deplorable and duplicitous before handing down her sentence.
You are hereby sentenced to the Michigan Department of Corrections to serve 120 to 180 months. Credit will be given for 289 days already served.
John also got an earful from the assistant prosecutor.
This is a man who courts the media like Charlie Sheen and a drunken vendor. The only real question today is whether Skelton is man enough to stand up and finally tell the truth so the mother knows what happened.
And in perhaps the most dramatic moment of the morning, John's now ex-wife and the mother of the missing boys, Tanner, Alexander, and Andrew, 5, 7, and 9 years old, took the podium to confront John on what he did.
Not 1 minute of the day for the past 9 months, 2 weeks, and 6 days have the boys been from my thoughts. I worry about them. Are they safe, warm, being fed, and most importantly, being loved? My fear is that the answer to these questions are no, because no one will ever be able to love those 3 precious boys like I do.
John himself did not say much in his defense.
I do love my boys, and I don't think there's been a day that I haven't cried at least once or twice. Missed them. I look at their pictures all the time.
Tanner, Alexander, and Andrew were last seen on Thanksgiving of last year at Skelton's home in Morenci. He claims he gave the boys to a secret organization, but law enforcement believes he murdered his sons. And there was a mountain of evidence against John Skelton, including a search for neck breaking on his computer. Also today, something new that came out of court and outside of court. The chief of police in Morenci told us about the cell phone records of John Skelton. On the morning in question, when they believe the boys disappeared, at 4:19 in the morning, John Skelton's cell phone was at his house, and then it started sending out pings at 4:23. The chief says he was on the move. At 5:02 a.m., still on the move in an area near the Ohio-Michigan border. That's where police say they believe the bodies were dumped. We'll, of course, keep you posted on any new developments in this case. We're going to have more this afternoon at 5 and 6, a lot more riveting testimony, a lot more riveting information from court, and, of course, the prosecutor leaving the door open for further charges down the road.
Yeah.
Reporting live in Adrian. Oh, back to you, Joe.
No, Tom, I was just going to ask you, you mentioned those pings. Did they give you any indication whether those pings could be helpful to them in maybe a new search for those boys?
Well, as you know, they have searched the area exhaustively. They had hordes of volunteers going to those areas. They won't tell us if those were cell phone call pings or text messages. They just said that those pings came from the cell phone, so they know the cell phone was moving. So if you remember back when this all started, back right after Thanksgiving, they were asking people if they had seen John's blue minivan in that area, specifically in the area of Holiday City, and that's near the Michigan-Ohio border. So they don't know, though, where he was specifically in that area, but they do believe, based on his accounts of saying that they should check a dumpster, they should check a schoolhouse, those areas matched the cell phone pings. So very interesting information.
Yeah, we certainly look forward to more information as well as the day progresses. Tom Waite from Adrian, thank you.